Welcome to GameChat.
Well, guys, what's up now? It's Game Chat with me, Thomas Hyam, and today is the 10th of September. So let's get on with today. Basically, there's a lot of new games coming out in this period between now and Christmas, and I'm just going to evaluate some of them and give my opinion. And hopefully, other people like these videos and I can do more. But first off, we have FIFA 13, and now I've seen gameplay of FIFA 13 because I live near the EA headquarters in Guildford, and it looks rather good, I must say. And the people that make FIFA, so EA, have definitely tried to improve what was wrong with the game rather than keep looking at stuff that they can make it look and feel better. And the one thing that I did see that was perhaps the best thing I saw was the first touch control. So one touch control. And that, if you know how to play FIFA, which I think I do, it's very, very, very easy to get on with. And you could also do many other things. You can go on the preloading screen and play tennis between players, which I think is awesome, because, you know, people always talk about how people play tennis up and down the pitch by keep lobbing it up and down the pitch, and it kind of makes it a bit more of a sort of fun, light-hearted effort when you're doing an exhibition match. But that's all really for FIFA, because I want to move on to the main thing that I want to talk about today, which is Forza Horizon. Now, Forza Horizon is not being made by Turn 10 Studios this time. They've subcontracted it to a different company, and I've seen reviews and stuff of the better gameplay, and it's all look rather positive at the moment, because we know about the new cars coming out, and Turn 10 on the Forza website have started releasing those cars sort of a couple a day since the first week of September, and they all look rather good cars. And you've got obviously the typical Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and the Porsches, but you've got the Toyotas, you've got the Abarth 500, some small cars like the Nissan 300ZX, which is a really nice car to drive around in, and everything really, because it's not really a racing game as much now. It's more of the pleasure of driving, and you also get the famous Forza design application, so you can do your paint jobs and stuff. You can also tune your cars, but not quite to the extent that you could in Forza 4, because you can upgrade your cars as much as you can, but you can't change individual settings like suspension and tyre, like pressures, like you could in Forza 4, which is probably going to annoy some of the Forza community, but you know, you can't please everybody. And hopefully it is a positive step in the right direction for Forza, because I think now they are genuinely overtaking Gran Turismo as the game for simulation in cars and driving, because Gran Turismo focus on making the game look good and the physics as accurate as possible using actual data, and Forza does it as well, but Forza makes it more aesthetic and easier to get the concept of over Gran Turismo. Hopefully soon we're going to be able to do a review of the new Need for Speed Most Wanted, which in my opinion is going to make or break the Need for Speed franchise, because recently they haven't put out a lot of good games. Not since maybe Carbon have I really got into a game, because Pro Street was awful. It was just nothing like Need for Speed as we knew it, because Need for Speed's always been about driving around, so much more like how Forza Horizon is now. But we haven't had the real open-worldy racing ones for a while. We've had Hot Pursuit and The Run, and those were alright, but it's not what it used to be, and maybe that's just me not wanting change, but I think if your game is famous for doing something, you should keep it like that, because it's famous. But apart from that, guys, this is all I really want to say, because I'm dragging on long enough for this now. And make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and please leave a comment on what you'd like me to talk about next week. So I will speak to you then. Take care.